ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, to the mic, the big time player from the Himalayas, your auntie's favorite. You hear them calling him L, my man LL Cool Tune, to talk about the NFL draft positions right now as they stand in the league.
Well, y'all, like I've been saying, I'm looking at the draft right after last year's draft. So, but highly talked about topic is our pick that we get from the Rams, and how we'll have, however many picks in the first 60 or first 100 or whatever it is. So, just going to talk about our draft position in the first two rounds. So, we all know that the misfortune that has befallen the Los Angeles Rams. I'm not going to go into heavy details, but their pick currently is number 3, and it's highly believed. Just in on some of the sports shows and things that they looked ahead at the schedule and they might end up with the second pick. Houston, they feel probably is going to lose out, so we might end up with number 2 pick. And currently, our pick that we've worked so hard for is number 13. So we'll probably end up with number 2 and maybe a top 15 pick, right, in the first round. Second round, our own pick is number 44. I thought that was a little off, like how we be picking. Oh, no, because that makes sense, because we be picking, our pick is 13. So that makes sense. Yeah. But our pick is 44, and our pick from the TJ Hockenson trade is number 62. Mm-hmm. So we could possibly have one, let's say 15, 44, and 62. Lots of good things we could do with those picks. Maybe trade around, trade back, trade up. We can do whatever we want to do in this draft, pretty much. Any player that we want to target, just about we may be able to have. So that's just an update on our current draft position. What do you guys think about that?
All right, brother. With the way the Rams are dropping like flies, the injuries, man, I can see the Lions getting that pick, man. Number 2, that came with that Stafford trade. To be honest with you, they lose another game, they're going to be eliminated from the playoff contention. They already pretty much are. But with that being said, I think they start shutting down everybody for the rest of the season. Like you said off camera, you might be surprised if, another big name on that defense might just, they might just shut them down, you know what I'm saying, with a big toe injury or a pinky toe injury. So I think, to be honest with you, I think in the long term, in the short term, the Rams won that trade because they won the Super Bowl last year with Matthew Stafford. In the long term, what we're getting from that trade, the Lions are winning that trade, because you look at it, who do we get this year with that pick? We got Jameson Williams, who could be a long-term threat for the Detroit Lions. I'm liking what we're doing with that. I think the Lions will be picking around that middle of the draft. If we finish strong the rest of this season, we could be finishing up in anywhere between 15 and 16 to 20. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how the Lions play down the finish. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. A lot of draft capital, what we can do with all those picks. And LA, do us a favor, dog. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. Go ahead, sit everybody else down, man. You know what I'm saying? Have some of the Water Boys playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring out Bobby Boucher, man. The one before he got mad. What you got? What you got, Coach?
Yeah, they basically is sitting everybody down. But you know what? I like it, man. And you know what, Kurt, to piggyback off what you said, man, it's exactly what the trade was supposed to be. The Rams win in 2021, but the Lions win on the back end. That's what it was. That's what the Rams have been trying to do for the last few years. They ain't been worried about no draft picks. They've been trying to win now, and we'll let the other team win with the whatever. So it's panning out perfectly. Now, did I think that the Lions pick would be later in the draft than the Rams pick? Hell no, man. Ain't nobody think that. But that pick might, I think Will Anderson is going to get picked first. So that leaves us with Bryce Young, and I'm Bryce a Bus right here at Wolverine.com.
Hey, Will Anderson will go number 1?
Yeah.
Nah, they tied a cousin Houston.
I think I
can't think of his name. Davis Mills, my bad.
Davis Mills, Giraffe.
Yeah,
him and Nate Peterson from the Bears. They got the longest necks in the league.
And I also want to add, the Dolphins lost their first round pick for tampering in that Tom Brady mess. So you know, I don't know wherever they land, but every pick after that, of course, would be one pick ahead. So
yeah, right. Definitely. So whoever is who has I believe the first pick in the draft will get that pick. I do believe.
Yeah, I think
really?
it'll cycle back down.
It go away.
It just goes away.
Oh, okay.
It just goes away. Hey, check out the rest of this content or this conversation about the NFL draft positioning for the Detroit Lions. Go ahead and tune into the full version of today's Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors.